Hello, my little unicorns. How are you guys today? It's Friday. Yay! And we just got done with our Friday dance, and it was really fun. We saw Mia and Jackson's big brother James, and Mia was dancing around with her mommies. And we just had a great Friday dance. So thank you guys. It's always a nice way to start out our weekend. And again, if you've ever been to Miss Deb and Mai's classroom, you know that every Friday we get up and do our Friday dance to Justin Timberlake. Can't stop the feeling. Love it. All right, well, today is our last day of talking about the solar system, and we're going to finish up the last planets that we haven't talked about yet. We are also going to draw something that we'll get ready for next week. I've got a nice book to read to you guys that I was hoping to read for Easter, but we just did so much I just didn't have enough time. But it's a good book to lead into what our new theme is for next week. And we're going to be using some of our vowels, right? Jackson knows all those, our vowels. And then we're going to call it a day and go play outside and enjoy our weekend. Sound good? Great. All right. So first out, I want to do a shout out to Miss Mae. And Miss Mae made this rocket ship that's blasting off into outer space to the sun. Right? And there's that really cool fire she made and her little astronaut in the middle. And it says, you would have a giraffe and a half with a rat in his hat, right? So Mae is also rhyming. So very good, Mae. You did a great job with this rocket ship. So today we're going to use your rocket ship to blast off to outer space and look at the new planets that we haven't talked about yet, okay? I love it. And that astronaut is smiling because they're so happy that it's Friday and so happy to be going out to outer space. Okay, well, you guys know the drill. Before we get started, we need to get those calm brains ready to learn. So Mr. E.T., hello, is going to do it with me for the last time this week. And then I think he's going to go home, back to his planet. And we'll have a new breathing buddy next week. But right now, boop, he's going to be mine, okay? So run, go get your breathing buddy and put him on your belly. Deep belly breaths, okay? You ready, E.T.? He's ready. All right, in through the nose, out through the mouth, 4 times. Here we go. Are you guys calm? I'm calm. I'm ready to learn about Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and that dwarf planet, Pluto. Very good. Okay, so speaking of May, today is actually the first day of May, but they're spelled differently. May, our friend, spells her name M-A-E, and the month May is spelled M-A-Y, but they sound the same. So they're different because they're not spelled the same, but they're similar because they sound the same, okay? Today is May 1st, number 1. We are number 1, woo! May 1st. And on Monday, there's a fun holiday for Star Wars. Have you guys seen that movie, Star Wars? No? I know some of you have, but I know that some of you love Star Wars, like Lyle. And I think also Soren. But Star Wars is on May 4th. That's the Star Wars Day. And we're going to draw something that has to do with Star Wars today to get ready for celebrating that on Monday. And I want you guys to know, on May 4th for Star Wars Day, I want you to go to your mailbox because you may have something from Miss Deb and I to celebrate May the 4th. Okay? All right, but we'll do that too on Monday. So let's get started. Let's take Mae's rocket and let's blast off to the solar system. And remember, we call it the solar system because all the planets circle the, rhymes with fun, right, sun. All the planets circle the sun, solar. Yesterday, we learned how to count down from 10. And that's what they do at the Space Center to count down the rocket ship before they blast off into space. So why don't we do that again now? Count down, okay? And we're going to start at 10, and then we'll blast off in Mae's rocket ship to outer space, okay? You guys ready? Thumbs up? Great. All right, here we go. I'll say on your mark, get set, go, and we'll count down from 10 to 0, and then we say blast off, and we'll blast off with Mae's rocket, okay? On your mark, get set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and blast off. Mae's rocket ship is headed to Ford's solar system. Dun, da, da, da. Very good. All right. So we already talked about Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter. Okay. Now the next planet we're going to talk about is Saturn with its ring so bright. Saturn. See the ring that Ford made? Right. Saturn. What letter does Saturn start with, my friends? Do you know? That's right. S. Okay, Saturn. So they call Saturn the ringed planet because it has a ring around the circle. And it is the second largest planet. Do you remember what the first largest planet was? It begins with a J. Right. If you said Jupiter, your brains are so smart, right? Jupiter. But Saturn is a very, very light planet. It's not heavy, okay? And we talked about that another time. This snow globe is really heavy. But this plastic egg is really light. Heavy, light, okay? So Saturn, with its ring so bright, is a very light planet. And why is it a light planet? It is a light planet because it's made up of gas. So the other planets we were talking about are terrestrial, hard like a rock. Well, Saturn is made up of gas. So gas is very light and it floats, and there's nothing really hard on it, okay? It has those rings that you see around Saturn. You can see my purple one up here. I don't think I have the picture. Oh, let's see. Here, this will help. Wait, that's not Saturn. Hold on. Hold on, my friends. Everything's falling. Hold on. Where are you, Saturn? All right, I'll use this. Oh, here it is. Okay. See Saturn right there with the ring? Right. So those rings are made up of 7. Can you hold out 7 fingers? 5 and 2. 5 plus 2. And do you guys know that you guys have been doing math for a really long time? You have, because whenever we put up our fingers and we go 5 and 2, you're doing math. 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay? All right, 7 flat rings go around Saturn. That's really 7 rings right there. Okay? And those 7 rings are made up of ice, cold, rocks, hard, and dust. And do you remember what planet is made up of red, like dust? Mars. Very good. Mars. Now, friends, this is going to blow your minds. Saturn has 52 moons. Moons. I just have my moon card. 52 moons. How many moons does Earth have? 1. We only have 1. 1 is way less than 52. Way less than. Okay? 52 is 1 more than I'm old. I'm 51. You need 1 more. That's 52. That's pretty big. Pretty old. It has 52 moons. And you know what the largest moon's name is? Titan. I think that's a really cool name. And it's one I can pronounce too. Titan. Okay? So that's Saturn. And Saturn is our 6th planet. 6. So if there are 8 planets and we're at 6, do you know how many more we need to learn? This is what we say. So we have 6, then go 7, 8. How many more fingers did I just put up? 2, right? So 6 plus 2 is 8. You're doing math. Psh. Pat yourselves on the back. Give yourselves an I can do it sticker. You can do it. You just don't even recognize or realize how much you're learning. Very good. Okay, so Saturn is our 6th planet. It's got the rings. It's called the ring planet. And it is very, very light because it's made up of gas. All right, the next planet is that really funny word that I think. Uranus. 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 Okay, and Uranus is right there. Okay, that's Ford's Uranus. And he colored it blue, which is very good. And do you know that actually Uranus, right here, also has rings? It does. It doesn't have as many as Saturn, but it does have rings. Okay, so Saturn is our 7th planet. 7, 5, and 2 is 7. 7th planet. And just like Saturn, what did I say Saturn? Uranus is our 7th planet, sorry. Just like Saturn, Uranus is very light because it's made up of gas too. Okay? And it's actually similar to Neptune, the same as Neptune, which we'll get to next, where it's icy cold. It's very, very cold. It's like winter all the time, and we need to wear hats and our jackets and our scarves and our gloves. It's really, really icy. It's also very windy. And Uranus has not as many moons as Saturn, but it has still a lot more moons than we do on Earth. It has 27 moons. 27 moons. That's a lot of moons. And one of their moons is called Titania. Okay, not like Saturn that was Titan. This one is Titania. And that's a cute name too. I like that name. 27 moons. Uranus. And it also has some rings around it like Saturn, and it's very, very cold there and very, very light. Okay? All right. So that's our 7th planet. Now we're getting to our 8th planet. Our 8th planet is Neptune. And Ford made this little spot right there. And we'll find out what that spot is, okay? Neptune is our 8th planet. It's our last planet in the solar system, except for Pluto, which is a dwarf planet. Because we have how many planets in our solar system? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Oh, excuse me. But I sneezed in, oh, I shouldn't have sneezed into my hands. I should have sneezed into my elbow. Bad, Miss Britt. I have to go wash my hands. And I will do that right after circle time. I'm washing my thumbs. All right. So, Neptune is our 8th planet. It's actually the 4th largest planet. Again, do you remember what the largest planet is? The biggest planet? Jupiter, right? Jupiter with that red circle, which is the storm spinning around, right? So it's the 4th largest planet, and it's also a very light planet, like Uranus and Saturn, and that's again because it's made up of gas. Okay, so the planets that are closest to the sun, like Mars, Venus, Earth, Mercury, those are all terrestrial planets. Those are the hard rock planets. But the ones further away, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, those are made of gas, and they're very light. They're very light, okay? Neptune is the windiest planet we have in the solar system. The windiest. So it would probably be hard if we were standing on Neptune to stand up straight, because the wind would move us all around and our hair would go up all over the place, right? Because it's very, very windy. And it has 13 moons. Okay? Now let's play this game. Which is bigger? Which is more? The number of moons that Earth has, which is 1, or the number of moons that Neptune has, which are 13. Okay, you would need all of your fingers and 3 of your toesies. So which do you think is bigger, 13 or 1? Right, 13. All right, here's another one. Which is bigger, Neptune's moons, which are 13, or Uranus's moons, which are 27? Well, 27, we don't have enough fingers or toesies. Okay, so what do you think? 27 or 13? Which is the bigger number, higher? Which is more? Right, 27 is more than 13. Now, do you remember how many moons Saturn has? Do you remember how many moons Saturn has? And I think, did I say? Yes, okay. Saturn has 52 moons. 52. So what's higher? 52 moons on Saturn, or 27 moons close to Uranus? 52 or 27, which is more? 52. That's right, 52 is a big number. Okay, so more and less, bigger or smaller, those are things that you guys can do at home with your parents. And my seat keeps getting all squished around. Hold on, friends. I gotta fix this seat. Okay, here I am, back again. All right, so more and less, we just talked about our 8 planets. Now let's just quickly go over that little last planet, which is called a dwarf planet. Right? They used to say we had 9 planets circling the sun, but now it's 8 planets with that dwarf planet. And the dwarf planet's name is Pluto. And Pluto actually has 5 moons. 5, which is more than Earth. Earth only has 1, 5, but it's a lot less than the other planets that we just talked about. Uranus with 27 moons. That's a lot less. It's really small. So remember, we're doing our Play-Doh and we're making that really small ball of Play-Doh? That would be Pluto, because it's a dwarf planet. And do you know that 1/3 of Pluto is made up of water? That's right, water. 1/3. Okay? So 1/3, I'm going to show you what 1/3 looks like real quick. So if we had a pizza pie. We had a pizza pie like that, circle. 1/3, trying to, be like this. 1/3, see how there's like 1, 2, 3 pieces? 1, 2, 3, like that. 1/3 would be, I'll color it in, the black part. 1/3. 1/3. So 1/3, say this is Pluto now. 1/3 of Pluto is water. Water. So we could probably go swimming in Pluto. But we can't, because we can't go there. We can't live there. And dwarf planets are round, and they do circle the sun. That's why it's actually called a planet, because it circles the sun. But I read that it's a really bumpy ride around the sun. And it's because all these asteroids are going around with it and making it a really bumpy ride going around the sun. So it's like if you were in your car and you were going over all these rocks, you would be going up and down in the car. That's the ride that Pluto takes around the sun when it goes around. So friends, that's our solar system. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and that dwarf planet Pluto. So we did it. We did it. We blasted off to our solar system, thanks to Ford, and thanks to Jackson and Mae for our rocket ships. Woo! And we are done learning about the solar system. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and learned a lot about all of our planets. I learned a lot. I did a lot of research so that I could share a lot of helpful hints and information with you guys. And I learned a lot about our planets and our solar system. Cheers. All right. I think I need an I Can Do It sticker. How about you guys? Because we've already done our countdown. We've finished our solar system. And we need to get ready for our next thing we're going to do together. So I'm going to put a unicorn, because I love my little unicorns, on my I Can Do It card. All right. We're going to play a game, and it's a game with vowels. Do you guys remember what letters are vowels? A. What letter is that? A. Eh. What letter is that? E. I. What letter is that? I. Ah. Ah. What letter is that? O. And What letter is that? U. A, E, I, O, U. And they say sometimes Y, but we're not going to do that. A, E, I, O, U are vowels. So we are going to spell some words. What, Miss Britt? I'm only 3 and 4 years old. I know. But you can do it. I'm just going to sit here and encourage you. I just want you to see it. Okay? So maybe when you get to pre-K, kindergarten, you can say, oh, I remember that from Miss Britt and Miss Deb's class. Maybe. But if not, no sweat, no worries, no problem on. Okay? But let's try. Why not? I can do it. Yes, I can. Might as well try. Okay? So I'm going to show you a card, and it's going to have a picture on it. And I want you to try to guess what the word is. And when you guess what the word is, then we have to put the vowel, A-E-I-O-U, in the middle. These are words that have the vowel in the middle. These are words that only have 3 letters to spell the word, and in the middle is the vowel. Are you ready? All right, put on your thinking caps, get that brain calm, put on your listening ears, click, listening eyes, listening mouth, zip, crisscross applesauce, hands in your lap. Are we ready? We're ready. Drum roll, play, please. Here we go. All right, let me move my little vowels closer to me so I can pick them up easy. And it's cool because they have little moons on them. So they're letter or words that we're going to be using with our theme, the solar system. Okay? And Earth has the one moon. All right, here we go. What word do you think that is going to be with the picture? Okay? It's not airplane because that would be an A. It starts with a J. Okay, if you said jet, you are correct. So the way we spell jet is J, and this is the letter in the middle. Tell me what vowel this is. E, very good. Did you say E? E. J-E-T spells jet. That's our vowel in the middle of our three-letter word. What rhymes with jet? Set? Good. Yesterday I said moon and broom. They don't really rhyme. They kind of do, but it should be like moon and noon. That would be a better. Okay, but broom does not necessarily, or room and broom rhyme, but it doesn't necessarily rhyme with moon. Moon and noon are better words, okay? Jet. Sorry, sometimes I confuse you guys, and I'm sorry. All right, here we go. You guys ready? All right. What is that a picture of? Do you know? It's a doctor's kit, right? K, and what letter is it? What vowel is this? I. Did you say I? Good job. I, K, K, I, and T. T. Now you guys can read this too. Sound out the letters. Ready? Here we go. K, I, T, K, I, T. Kit. Right. What rhymes with kit? Mitt. That's a good one. Mitt. Okay. We saw this yesterday in our hike book, and the little boy used it to tell him where to go up the mountain. So that's the hint. Starts with a M. Do you know what this is? If you said map, you are correct. Map, okay? What is the letter in here? It is A. A. What vowel is that, friends? Very good. That is A, the first letter in our alphabet. A. A and P. A, P. A, P. Map. What rhymes with map, friends? Map. Clap. Yes, you need a round of applause. All right, do you guys want to keep going? Because I got a lot of these. All right, let's do the next one. Let's see, we've done an A, we've done an I, and we've done an E. Let me try, okay, let's try this one. All right, it's what I drink my coffee out of. And it starts with the letter M. Do you know what picture that is? It's a mug. Mug, okay? What letter goes, what vowel goes in the middle? It's this one. What letter is that, friends? Dun, da, da, da. You are correct. It is a U. G. 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 Mug. Mug. Let's take a sip out of our mug. Or our reusable cup. What rhymes with mug? Pug. And there's a really fun book that has a pug. I want a pug. I love pugs. Okay. We have not used one more vowel, and we'll do it now. Okay. Here we go. All right. What is this? Cinderella uses it to clean the floors. Starts with a an M. If you said mop, you are correct. Yay! Now, what is the vowel that goes in the middle? It's a ah. What letter is that, friends? If you said O, not circle or zero, zero is a number, circle is a shape. You said the letter O, you are correct. Yay! All right, mop. A, p. A, p. Mop. Good job. What rhymes with mop? Flop. Like a rag dog. Like a rag doll. Flop. All right. Very, very good, friends. We will keep doing that next week, even though they're... Do you see how these little circles are shaped like moons? Yeah, we got that for the solar system, but why don't we keep doing that? Because it's a really fun game. Yes, Miss Britt? Thumbs up? Good idea? Good idea. Good job. All right, I can do it. Yes, I can. Dun, 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 dun. I wish I had a moon, whatchamacallit, sticker, but I'm going to use ice cream because that sounds yummy, and maybe you guys will get ice cream over the weekend. Ice cream. Okay. What I want to do now, are you ready? I'm ready. My favorite part is drawing with Miss Britt. And we talked about how next week, or next Monday, or Monday, is May the 4th, which is Star Wars Day. So for those of you who know Star Wars, there is a little guy in there, and his name is Yoda. And he's very wise, and people look up to him. He's a mentor, and he's very kind. And he's green. So let's draw Yoda, because Yoda you can draw using shapes too. So why don't we do Yoda? Why don't we draw Yoda together? All right, so I got to get myself comfortable. And I think I'm going to put my paper in half. So do you guys have your paper? Run, 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 run. Go get your paper. Go get your paper. And I'm going to draw Yoda on half of my paper today. All right, so I'm going to get my magic black pen, and I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to put it in half. So it'll be a lot easier for you guys to see. Put the rest of my paper over here with E.T. Thank you, E.T. All right, when this is all over and you guys can come to my house, you guys are going to come into this playroom and see all this cool stuff that we have in here. All right, let's draw Yoda. Got your paper? Paper. And Yoda's an easy word to spell too. It only has 4 letters. And I don't have to have a cheat sheet. I know how to spell Yoda. I promise. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to do his head. So we want to make an oval at the top of our paper. Okay, you guys can do that. We've been doing a lot of ovals. Oval. And if it's a circle, it's fine too. Okay. Then on each side for his ears, they're kind of like a rounded triangle. We've done rounded rectangles, rounded squares. It's kind of a rounded rectangle. And I'm just going to show you what the ears look like. Kind of like that. So there's one on each side. And if you draw a triangle for the ears, that's fine too. Okay? All right. So those are his ears. Then we're going to draw his eyes. The way we're going to do that is we're going to put these 2 little ovals close to his ears. Okay, and those are going to be his eyes. I see you. I see you. Then we're going to make his mouth, which is going to go in between the 2 eyes. Happy face. In between the 2 eyes. Okay? All right. Then we got to dress him. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to make a V coming from the bottom of his head. A V. Just like that. And then I want you to draw 2 rectangles on diagonal, big word, on each side of the triangle. Okay? 1, 2. All right, I'll leave it up there for a minute. Okay? Those are for his arms. Then we're going to make his, it's kind of like a dress almost. and you're going to make a long kind of triangle for his clothes down here. It's kind of also like a smiley face shaped as a box. It's not rounded, and if you do make it rounded at the bottom, that's fine too. Okay, then he needs, what are these? Hands. We're just going to make the hands like ovals again. Okay, trying to make this as easy peasy lemon squeezy, easy as we can. 2 ovals for the hands. 1, 2. And then let's give him some feet. We're going to do ovals for his feet too, and those go at the bottom of his shirt or dress or jacket too. All right, now we're going to give him a belt. So the belt is, let me draw it first so that you can see it, okay? Here's the belt. So what you want to do is you want to draw a little teeny square anywhere on the side or in the middle of his dress, okay? And then you want to do 2 big lines going to one side and 2 teeny lines on the other side. Okay? And then we're going to do a little line from the tip of the V that goes down his dress. See that line at the tip of the V? But don't make it go inside. I love all these words. Inside of your belt. Okay? Leave a space there if you can. Hello. All right, and then why don't we give him a lightsaber? So a lightsaber is kind of easy. You just want to do a long oval, a really skinny long oval by one of his hands, and then at the bottom you want to put 2, 3, 4. Let's put 4 little ovals at the bottom, and that's going to be his lightsaber. And then you can also make, he has kind of like these little wrinkles at the top of his head, little squigglies, and you guys practice those with your with these things that we sent you. Okay, little squigglies. And that, my friends, is Yoda. May the 4th, May 4th, May the 4th be with you. Yes. All right, let's spell Yoda and then let's color him in, okay? Yoda is spelled like this. We did not spend a lot of time in this letter, so you may not know it as well, but it's Y, Y, Y. It's the second to last letter in the alphabet. What letter is that? Very good, Y. And the way we make a Y is just do a little V with a line down the tip. And we kind of did that on Yoda. See, here's the V with the line down. Yoda, Y. The next letter is one of our vowels that we just went over, and it's Ah, Ah. Right, O. O, Yo, 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 Yo. I see you, I see you, you. Okay, the next letter is D, D. D, very good. And the next letter is the first letter of the alphabet, and it's a vowel, and it says A, A. What letter is that? A. Yoda. Hello, my friends. I am Yoda. All right, Yoda is a green friend. Green. So can you guys take green and color in Yoda? Okay, I'm going to do it sort of quickly, but I just want you to see how cute Yoda looks when you color him in, okay? So I'm going to color him in green. Are you guys doing this with me? I hope so. He's a very cute little guy. And you guys can cut him out, and you guys can play with him. Pretend Yoda. Pretend Star Wars. Okay. There's my green Yoda. And his belt and his undershirt are brown. But again, if you don't have these colors, make it any color you want. I actually have these colors. So I'm going to color in his belt and his shirt brown, like so. And I don't remember exactly what color lightsaber Yoda has, but I'm going to give him a blue one since I have blue nearby. And that, my friends, is Yoda. And make sure you guys always put your name on your paper. B-R-I-T-T. Britt. Very good. So I hope you guys get to draw Yoda. And maybe you'll show it to me. I'd love to see it. Yoda's going to blast off on Mae's rocket ship to Ford's solar system. Yoda. All right, good job. Now, this is a book that I did not get to read for Easter, and I was sad. But we read a lot of great books. But next week, our theme is life cycles. We're going to do life cycle of a chicken, and we have a very special video to show you guys next week. We're going to do the life cycle of a butterfly, and we're going to do the life cycle of you. Yes, okay? But this book is called The Good Egg. That's what my dad used to call me. A good egg means you're smart and you're kind. Good egg. And we're going to do the good egg. See all those little crazy eggs? Because a chicken starts from an egg. So I thought this would be a good thing. And then we can learn next week to draw some of these drawings, because those look really fun to do. We could do that together. Okay, The Good Egg. Oh, it's Pete Oswald again, who was the author of Hike that we read yesterday. All right, here we go. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. Right? Good egg means you're kind. A very good egg. Very. It's true. I do all kinds of good things. Like, I'll carry your groceries. I'll water your plants. I'll change your tires. I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. Get your groceries, water your plants, help with your car, paint your house, whatever you want. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days, back at the store. So here are the chickens, right? And there's that egg, that good egg. And even at the store. And we're going to talk about eggs that we eat versus eggs that chickens come from. They're not the same. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. Whew, glad it's recycled, friends. Saving planet Earth. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg. Do those rhyme? Meg, Peg, Greg, Clegg. Yes. And Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby. And Egbert and Frank and other Frank. 2 Franks. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. Ooh, they're not calm monsters. They don't count to 10. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Oh no. I don't think that's good. But I do like the drawings. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace. Because I was a good egg. A very good egg. Look at that good egg trying to keep the peace. every night. I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. I wonder if your parents are feeling that way. Then, one faithful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. They were everywhere. Oh no. He's exhausted, and look at all those cracks. And this is not nice. It says kick me. Why would someone want to do that? My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everyone was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I had had enough. Had enough. Right? It got too wild. And this poor egg was taking on all the chores, all the responsibilities, and now it's got 2 boo-boos, 2 Band-Aids. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. Is that nice? Blah, 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 blah. That's not nice. I left that night. There he goes, friends. He's leaving. And you know it's night. There's the moon. And it looks kind of dark. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. He's alone. And he's on his hammock, and he's looking up at the solar system and the moon and the stars. And I don't know why he has those scissors. Oh, because he grew a beard and he cut his beard. Can you grow a beard? I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. Now, friends, this looks like stuff we're doing right now while we have to stay inside, right? We're getting used to all the simple things in life that are really fun and really make us smile, make our heart happy. Sometimes it's good just to take a break. For once, I found time for me. You guys should find time for you. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. Ha ha ha. Scrambled eggs, look. Is at the spa. I want to go to the spa. Spa. I started to feel like myself again, right? Put his shoulders back. Started to breathe in. It's got balancing all those rocks. Hum. Meditating. So I made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. Remember we were talking about it's fine to be by yourself, but it doesn't always mean that you're lonely. Well, the good egg is starting to get lonely. He wants his friends. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Mommies and daddies and mommies. You guys need to read this book. It's giving spas to everybody. Here we go. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey ho, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? How to do, other Frank? And they're saying, welcome home. They're happy to see the good egg. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad. But it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being perfect too. You guys been getting in boxes and sliding down your stairs? I think Mia was. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. Can you see what's under there? Underwear. Ellis. And Ford and people on FaceTime, they're all making funny faces like this guy. It's good to be home. And I'm sure you guys are happy to be home and having all this fun time with your family. The good egg. And I'm sure sometimes you're the good egg and sometimes you're just a little mischievous, which is fine. But that's all I have today, guys and girls and friends and unicorns. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's lessons about the solar system and all the fun drawings we did together and all the counting and all the letters and all the sounding outs and everything we did. It was a really fun week. I loved it very much. And we will see you next week for life cycles. And May the 4th be with you. Monday. All right? Have a great weekend. Love you. Very proud of you. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Peace. Aloha. Bye, friends.